Spider-Man 2 PS5 takes place after Across the Spider-Verse, and I can prove it. This theory started a few weeks ago with the dropping of this poster. You see the Insomniac Spider-Man equipped with the iconic web cape from Amazing Fantasy 15. And at the PlayStation Showcase, as expected, we got gameplay of the new gliding mechanic as you traverse through the city.
Sit right there.
The glider!
Genki, the lizard's loose at the fish market.
Making the Insomniac Spider-Man from Across the Spider-Verse the exact same one from the games, not a variant. With Marvel's Spider-Man PS4, it takes place in 2018, the same year as Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man Miles Morales takes place 1 year after Spider-Man PS4, and Across the Spider-Verse takes place a little over 1 year after the first movie. And if you play the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, Peter leaves Miles in charge of the city for a few weeks while he goes on a vacation with MJ. Did Peter lie to Miles? Check out in the part 2. Why would Peter Parker lie to Miles Morales? In the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, which takes place 1 year after the Spider-Man PS4 game, what if instead of going on vacation with MJ for a few weeks, Peter Parker instead had a Spider-Verse meeting, which I expect we'll see some of it in Across the Spider-Verse. Yes, I believe not only is the PlayStation Spider-Man series going to acknowledge that their Peter Parker went throughout the multiverse and chased a Miles Morales, but that he never told his Miles. This is going to add to the tension that we will see with PlayStation Peter as he goes through his symbiote saga, which has to ultimately culminate in a fight at the ending of the game between Miles and Peter. I don't know if Insomniac Games wants to go that hard and make PlayStation Peter just reveal the Spider-Verse to Miles, or that Miles will just find out that he's been chasing a variant of him. I'm sure that will piss him off. Especially if in Across the Spider-Verse it has to do with Miles preventing the loss of a loved one. We'll delve into another theory video about what's going to happen in the Across the Spider-Verse movie. But we do know in PlayStation Spider-Man's universe that Jefferson Davis, Miles' father, died in the first game. I wonder how Miles will feel about a variant of himself doing everything he can to prevent that from happening. Sounds like a perfect secret for Peter to hide from Miles. That's right, Peter Parker is hiding the multiverse from Miles Morales in PlayStation Spider-Man 2, so that he doesn't try to do the same things that this Miles does in Across the Spider-Verse. I believe Peter is preventing Miles from knowing this because PlayStation Miles would want to help Spider-Verse Miles. They established that Spider-Man Miles Morales is outside of Peter Parker's trilogy, and in that sense, it's the start of Miles Morales' trilogy. This being the second game they released makes me think they love the ideas of spin-offs. So a Spider-Gwen game has to be a project they desire to do. We know we all want to play it, but imagine everything is building to a better version of one of the biggest inspirations to the Spider-Verse concept. What if Insomniac Games makes a better version of Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions? Imagine a game where just like we can switch Spider-Man in the new upcoming game, we could switch universes and play Spider variants at a touch of a button. Imagine playing in 2099 New York City, or Spider-Gwen's New York, or where Spider-Man India is from. There's so much potential to play as different Spider people in these spin-offs. The creators of PlayStation Spider-Man are building to a Spider-Verse video series. Not only have I proved previously here that the events of the video game series and the Spider-Verse movies have been connected ever since the first movie, Sony confirmed in a blog post that Marvel's Spider-Man 2, PlayStation Spider-Man takes place on Earth 1048. Now, why would they ever be so specific about what universe this takes place in? Because like I said previously, PlayStation Peter lied to Miles Morales. He helped chase a variant of Miles throughout the multiverse who tried to prevent the demise of one of his loved ones. And this took place during the Miles Morales game after Peter Parker said he was going on vacation with MJ. This is something PlayStation Peter doesn't want his Miles to be inspired by. Not only will we see this further connected in the Across the Spider-Verse film, I believe in Spider-Man 2 PlayStation 5 or whatever comes out after it, PlayStation Miles will find out Peter lied to him, and it was about the Spider-Verse.
No way, I'll be damn, I will make it there. No way, I'll be damn, I'm the man.